Hello. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to try to figure out how to use Plolysmlt. It's a program that is allowed, an application I should say, that's allowed on the IB test. So that's why we're going to spend some time using it. So what we have on our calculator, you'll see here, is an x squared plus 5x plus 6. So what we call this is a quadratic. It's also a trinomial, 3 terms. So what we'll see here is, if you remember from quadratics and trinomials, we have an a, a b, and a c, kind of like what we use in the quadratic formula. So what my a is 1, my b is 5, and my c is 6. So if we can remember that, 1, 5, and 6 for a, b, and c. All right, so what we have to do is our purple button here has apps. So we're going to hit apps, and with that we're going to get a long list. So we could scroll down and go all the way down to p, which might take us a while. So instead what I'm going to do is just hit alpha, and then I'm going to hit p right here. And it jumps us right down to alpha p. So right here you'll see we have Plolysmlt. Oh, and by the way, all these programs will be deleted when you're taking your IB test, so it'll be a lot easier to find anyway. But Plolysmlt 2, and now I'm going to hit enter, and we have 2 things going for us. So let's go ahead and hit any button like it says. You'll see that we have a poly root finder and a simultaneous equation solver. Now I'll do the simultaneous equation solver later. Again, very powerful tool. But poly root finder, so that's really powerful because we all know roots are also known as zeros, which are also known as x-intercepts. They're all the same thing. And we also know we can use our roots to factor. And if you have any questions on how we do that, you're going to have to come talk to me later. This is just calculator skills. So we're going to hit poly root finder, and we're going to hit enter. And we're going to see that 2 is the order, so we have a quadratic, and we want real numbers. We don't want imaginary numbers. Fractions, I like fractions more than I like decimals, so let's keep it there. Normal, flow, and degrees are not going to really matter for us. So why don't we hit next? So if next is above graph, these are our soft keys, we are actually going to hit graph. And you'll notice that they don't have a, b, and c. They have a2, a1, and a0. Well, a2 is in front of x squared, and a1 is in front of x, and a0 is constant. So we know that this is a, this is b, and this is c. So we knew that a2 was 1, and we knew that a1 was 5, and we knew that a sub 0 was 6. So again, a2 is a, a1 was b, and a0 was c, according to that general layout for the quadratic formula. All right, now we just hit solve. And if you remember with quadratics, we often have 2 answers. And one of those is -3, and the other one is -2. So those are our roots, our zeros, and our x-intercepts. And again, we can use this to factor. In fact, my factors would be x plus 3 and x plus 2. So I'm going to leave you at that. I hope that helps. And again, if you have questions on how to use this, come see me. Thank you. Bye.